on the damn dirty goats? Welcome back again for another wonderful installment. Today we're going to be going back up to the shop again. We got the old girl warming up here. Get a little fluids running. So far so good. She's been running great since our last transmission job and oil change job. Not a single problem. Trusty old Chevy. Anyway, I also solved our problem with not having a tripod. Granted, it's not an exact tripod, and I have no idea where the hell I lost mine, but you know what? This is an old phone holder that plugs into your vent, and it is broken. And again, in the spirit of this channel, we're going to reuse, reduce, and recycle. So this should work, because you know what? It's got this bendy bit here in the back. Demonstrate. So you know it's going to be kosher. So we can position it, and we can do some filming. So we're going to head up to the shop. We're going to do some modifications to the yard trailer. Today we have a job to do with actually going to be collecting brush, and we have to convert it from a flatbed into a brush carrier. And so far I already used it for its flatbed purposes. I did a couple of loads already. It works great, actually. This stupid little thing actually works. But you know what? That's fantastic. It was all recycled wood that I had laying around the yard. Only 3 components were purchased. Again, I have the rest of the components of old mesh. We're going to set up some collapsible sides, and we're going to use it as a, not quite a dump trailer, but a brush hauling trailer. So we're going to head up to the shop now. We're going to get started on it, and we're going to start working. And we'll join back up here in just a sec. All right, join me, guys. We drive on up along the dusty, dirty trail here. Seeing how our suspension lift does off-road. It's a bit bumpy, but you know, it's not too bad overall. And we're just going to cruise on up here to the shop. The sun in our face. What a beautiful, glorious day. It was bad raining storms for the last couple of days. Ended up having to do a gutter job. So that occupied my time. I was in full rain suit and still somehow got soaked all the way through. Anyway, here we are to the promised land. So we got to turn it here. Woo! And then we got to turn it there. Woo! Here we go. Backup camera that comes in very handy for backing up this tiny little trailer here. Okay, so we're gonna get her hooked up here. Gotta get us into the shop first. Gotta straighten her up a bit here because it didn't make the turn all the way. Old Chevy, 243,000 miles and 97 cents. Almost 444,000. Not bad, considering I had this truck since just shy of 60,000 miles, and I've had it ever since. Daily driver, every single day. Off-road, on-road, to work, from work, you name it, we did it. All right, we're going to leave the truck running for a minute, let her continue to get warmed up a little. We're just a little hatch over the cold line there. But otherwise, we're going to get the shop open and get to work. Lifeblood, coffee. All right, let's get out there and start doing something here. Okay. What the hell dropped? Ooh. Oy. All right, let's get the shop open. We got to get our ball hitch and hook up the trailer. We're going to pull her forward a bit, maybe pull over here to this bay where the rest of our tools are. And we're going to try to hook up the mesh sides. I'll show you all that in just a second here, what sides we're going to be using. All right, we got double defenses here because the bears and also the tweakers like to get into the shop, so keep them kind of fenced off here for a bit. All right, here we go. Stick it, turn it, bop it. Okay, there we are. Good. All right, that's the first piece we're going to be needing today. Yoink. All right, now the second piece we're going to be needing is the trailer. So let's move on over all the way across the shop. All the way across the shop till you can't stop past the tractor. You'll be wondering, why don't I use the tractor? Well, it's slow and it takes a long time. And it's kind of late in the day again. I was working on a few different things, including my online store and posting on different channels. All Not that anyone actually cares. Not yet, anyway. I'm not big yet. Oh, I'm fat, but not big. There we go. All right, in we go. In we go. And over here. And in we go. Gotcha, Baba. Good. All right, let's bring the trailer down. Open this a little higher so I don't whack my head. This trailer is nice. It's pretty light the way we constructed it. You can actually maneuver it around mostly one-handed here. Flip her around. Put her down. There you go. Good. All right. Lock her in. Gotcha. So let's go ahead and grab some of those sheets I'm thinking about. And we'll get those loaded on. We're going to do this here. How long are these in comparison to the trailer? Could just measure, but it's just so much easier to do it like this. Actually, you know what? If we grab like 4 of these things, we can actually overhang it off the edge of the trailer there and extend our load carrying capacity here. And then up front over there, I think we could just do a normal board, maybe some cut down plywood or something like that. All right, well, let's get this loaded on here. There's 2 pieces there. Let's get at least 1 more, and then we'll load her on and maneuver to the other shop, or the other side of the shop here. Yeah, more or less perfect. It's really hard to maneuver these small trailers here. But the best part is we can do this and just pick her up. If I can grab it from over here, that is. Pick her up and slide her over. There we go. Okay, so that's the hardest part with small trailers, is actually maneuvering them, because they react very, very quick, and there's always a latency when you're doing a trailer. It's going to react slightly later than you anticipate. So by the time you initiate your movement, you're already starting initiating your counter movement, because it's going to go very quickly, especially with a small trailer like this and a small truck. But anyway, it's a practice. Longer trailers are much easier to maneuver around than small trailers are. But it's a practice thing, especially with something this small where I can't see in the mirror. So now we got our stuff compiled up here. You know what? I found a nice piece of very pliable scrap mesh over here that we can fold around to actually do the headboard. And of course, we're going to kind of bind everything together temporarily with some baling wire meant for rebar, also known as the tetanus special. But this is what we have, and this is what we're going to do. So again, this is just temporary, just to make it for a brush job now. And we'll decide if we're going to keep it that way or not. Likely we're going to go back to a flatbed design. But let's get started on this thing here. Let's get you all set up here so you can actually see what is going on. Like Donkey Kong. All right. We're done. Throw a couple staples to anchor down this for now. Right here. Let's see if I can make it between things here. Yes. Got it. Yes. Okay. Just to give her a little anchoring point for us to make it easier to work on. And then we can secure her a little better with some roofing nails. Put this little pile over here. This is what I have available at hand. And this is what we're going to use. Alright, so let's get it secured in place here. Let's see about right there. Secure this down here. A little tighter. Good. Out here as well too. So we get the side folded under here if we can. Whatever. There we go. Match her up right here. Okay. Get it pounded straight. And there if we can. It's kind of bent up. It's going to be kind of a hard spot to do it in. Okay. Let's do this here. There we go. Perfect. Now I can bend this up a little and make our bends a little more crisp. Here at the upper end. There we go. Just do that by hand there. Good. And this can be straightened up a little bit here. Good. Wrap around the other side. Kind of do a similar thing there. And then we'll get it better secured in place. Okay. All right, let's see. Do this side. Yeah, I got my fingers trapped. Okay. Yeah, this thing is sharp. Okay. Okay, something kind of like that. Make her look relatively together here. Got more or less uniform-ish. And ish is the key word here. Pretty much everything we're doing around the shop is mostly ish. And ish it shall be. Okay, let's get this anchored and secured here. Sharp edges are grabbing my gloves here. There we go. Good. That ought to do it. So now we got ourselves a little bit of a backboard, front board, headboard, on board. Either way, we got something to hold the brush in place, and that's kind of what we're looking for here now. Again, it's not heavy duty brush. We're just going to be collecting some branches. Some scotch broom that we're going to cut off. There we go. Yeah, kind of hold that up in place here. Maybe we'll tack a few up in front. There we go. Let's get a few up in front over there. Hello. All right, let's see, where can we tack this guy? Right here on this front board here. Do it from this angle here. Straighten here first. There we go. There. And we'll give one more on the other side there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, one over here somewhere. Go. Make it kind of flat-ish, huh? There we go. Good. Get a kind of a sharper edge here. Hold it in my hand as best we can. There we go. Good. Excellent. That'll be perfect for just capturing some brush there. All right, let's get this tongue bit down here. Let's fold it down in place. Good. Something kind of like that. Get that folded in by hand over there. Something kind of like that. There we go. Just enough to hold it in place right there. I'll take our cutoffs. We're going to make some snippings here. Snippy, snippy. Snippy, lippy. Snippy, lip. Put this down to where we need it to be. There we go. There we go. There we go. Give us a little more of an edge there. Okay. Let's see, I don't know if you guys can see the proper angle of where I'm working here. There we go. Let's see if we can angle this makeshift thingamajiggy here a little bit more. Can you thingamajiggy with it? There we go. Good. Again. Ooh, that's going to be a flat tire if I don't get that one recovered. There. Good. All right, let's get this tacked down here. We're going to clip up our edge there. Make it a little bit more doable here. So we can get around the tongue area. Okay, this one we have to tack somewhere about right here. Hold that bit down. Kind of an awkward angle because considering this isn't OnlyFans, I don't want to be showing my butt on the internet. I know that's what you all want, but let me know down in the comments. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's a good little catch right here for some dirt and grime and gritty, muddy stuff. Very good. All right, next step. Get these longer pieces out of the way for now. Okay. Now, figure out how we're going to mount our sides here. Okay. So, for this, I'm thinking. All right. Let's see if I can get one maybe picked up right about here. Let's see, or maybe cross it across. Let's see. Actually, yeah, we kind of do it this way. Then I can drop it down. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Drop it down. In 3, 2, 1. Go, get it there. All right, let's start right here. Go. There we go. And the bottom. There we go. Now this way. We drop sides. Hey, that worked out pretty good. All right, so let's get the other one. So we're going to kind of do 2 across the wheel arch area here. All right, here we go again. Toxic masculinity in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay. Screw it. Screw it. Screw. Screw me. Screw you. There we go. One more down there. All right. Excellent. Good. Okay, there you go, guys. Now, as you can see, I don't know if I recorded the last video there, but we got our sides here connected, so we can do it as kind of a drop-down side. We got this connected here with a little bit of that tetanus special here. And we got our headboard here to capture all the brush. Look at that. Now, yes, it's hanging out past the tail here, but that's okay. We're going to make a deck out of the rest of that grating over there, or those, what do you call those, fence panels. We're going to make a elongated deck here so we can actually really load her down pretty good. All right, now let's go and do this other side here, and hopefully we'll capture it this time. All right, so here we go. Motion sickness. Ooh, hopefully you don't have motion sickness. All right, is that annoying? Yes, it is. That's okay. I don't mind being annoying to you all. Okay. Here we go. And brought to you by 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now you see the concept here. Now we can do a drop side, so it's basically hinged. And we just secure it up to here, and there you go. So now we're going to do the next side here. And like I said, we are just one taco short of a chain restaurant here. So I'm going to have to fabricate one of those guys out of, this actually belongs to the other side there. I'm going to have to fabricate one of these out of a piece of copper I'm going to cut out of a pipe. So we're going to join back in just a moment when I get that done. Okay, we're back. You can hear the pine squirrels calling. Those things have been a menace. They get up in your attic and chew your wires like crazy. I actually got to tell you guys the story of when Jacob, my friend, lost power in his entire upstairs and half of his downstairs for 10 years because of these damn squirrels. Never got it figured out, couldn't afford an electrician, instead ran extension cords around the house, heavily loading whatever circuits were still available in the house. Bad deal, but I was able to fix it for him because redneck engineering, why not? And it actually is still lasting to this day. He has full power in his house, but those things, up there in those trees out there, ooh, are a menace. So I'm going to show you a video of how I've been controlling them maybe later. That may not be YouTube friendly. We'll see how things go. All right. So the main reason why I'm not doing anything a little more fancy for my connecting portions there is because, well, look at the weather. We're due for another storm again. Well, that's the weather here for you. We don't get much sun. And when we do, it's too much. And when we don't, it's too little. We just can't be happy around these parts. All right. So we're in a bit of a hurry. So we're going to get this done so we can start doing some trimming under the trees and get that Scotch broom tore up. All right. See, we are still filming. So now we're going to extend the deck here, which is going to be very, very simple, very, very quick. And then we're just going to secure this end up again with that tetanus special. And the whole idea is here, I don't want to cut these panels because these are useful and I'm going to need them later this year. So no cutting. That one over there we can cut, but this one's no. Need to reuse those, right? Always reuse, reuse, recycle, redo it, re-redneck it, right? All right, good. So let's get that end secured over there, get these tied up, and then we'll start getting some brush and give us the ability to pile up brush up in here by quite a large margin, much more than I can carry on the bumper basket, and much quicker. It's raining on me. Yep, there it goes. Well, damn, I'm just great at timing, aren't I? But anyway, we're going to work in the rain regardless. I may not be able to film directly in the rain because, well, I want to protect y'all from getting wet. You know, my little chickens, all my little damn dirty goats. I want to keep y'all dry. But anyway, here you go. Look at that. Perfect. It's not a long-term solution, but it is the correct and current-term solution. And that's how you do it, folks. Tie it down in certain key places there. Give some structural rigidity. That stuff is pretty tight and pretty strong. I mean, it's able to hold rebar. It will snap. It is brittle. So you don't want to over-torque it. That's going to have most of your weight bearing in other locations. That's why we have most of our weight bearing here in the headboard and along on those copper pipe hangers there. Oh crap, we're raining. All right, you guys are getting wet already. Giggity. And it's not just for me. I know I'm sexy after all. So we got our batteries here. Again, this is what I have at hand. Not going to spend money to buy more. And we're going to get our chainsaw right there. Hello. And we're going to do us some brush cutting. So let's load her in. Pack our tools away. And as you can tell, I'm a snotty. Ugh. It is cold up here in the Northlands. Cold AS. ASL. AF? AFL? What the hell? Oh. But it's cold and rainy and damp and yucky. So we got the trailer done. We got our tools loaded up. And we're going to go ahead and head down the hill. So back her is loading her up. And look at this. Yeah, there's quite a bit in there. Tell you, she holds quite a decent much. It's about as big as a old school mini pickup. Not bad. I cleaned up all the way up through here. I cleaned up all the way up around here. And we're going to keep some underbrush over here because over right there are some rabbit tunnels. Right there. I want to keep those covered so they feel safe and they keep in the yard. You want to keep the wild rabbits coming. Clean up here on this side. Yeah, look at all that. Cleaned up nice one. Alright, so now we got to load up our tools and go and take a dump in the woods. Guys, well, I got it all loaded up. Probably a little bit more, but I don't want to overdo it to see how it runs without it all falling out here. Okay, so here we are. We're in drive. We're going to go head back up the hillside here. And then we're going to go take a dump in the woods and dump in the woods, dump in the woods. All right, here we go. Yeah, that thing is actually pretty impressive. I mean, overall volume-wise, it holds about as much as a old school 80s or 90s mini truck. So it's pretty useful for around here. I mean, otherwise in that bumper basket, I can hold, I don't know, maybe a quarter of that much. And then I really have to be creative and tie down a big old horse trough on the back just to be able to load stuff up in kind of a bucket bed situation here. This makes it so much easier and cleaner. Allows me to get access to my tailgate and to my hatch so I can actually get my tools and such. So it is absolutely perfect. I am very happy with how this little trailer project here turned out. Turned out better than I ever could have expected for something how silly and stupid it could have been. All right, here we go. Now we're going up into the brush here, off the road a bit, off the road a bit. There we go. Because the trailer does sit a little low. That's my only complaint. I think the next time around, we're going to try to build it up to where we actually make her higher, like more like an off-road trailer, and give her some suspension. I got some old springs and stuff I want to use, some things that I got for a different project that didn't pan out. And then we're going to turn it tight this way. Hope we don't jackknife her. I think we're going to jackknife her because she's all the way over there. All right, let's try this again. I am by no means a very good trailer backer upper, especially with these small trailers. But that's what's nice about this project is, again, you don't need a whole lot to be able to build something like this. Now, yeah, granted, I have all this stuff kind of hanging around my shop and my woods area. Let's see, I need to go this way. All right. But you don't necessarily have to. You don't have to necessarily have a big shop or a big supply of crap around your house. You can find this stuff just about anywhere, you know. You can find old pallets for sale or even for free. I mean, people want to get rid of junk after all. They don't want to keep it like us. You know what I mean? So you can find all these components, even if you have to buy it, you're not spending a whole lot of money. And the idea of this channel is to show you guys that you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have fancy equipment. You don't have to have a whole lot more than just your ingenuity and some junk at hand to be able to build something brand new that's actually useful. We're slipping a little bit here on the mud. I'll put the trailer kind of about right there, because right there will be offloading it. So that's pretty good right there. There she is in the mirror, which is perfect because we're going to be dumping her across the woods out that way. So that's good. All right. But anyway, as I was saying, you don't have to have a whole lot to do a whole lot. You just have to have the drive, initiative, and most importantly, just have fun making it. I mean, you saw me. I screwed up a million times trying to find the right thing or the right piece or the right whatever that's going to work. And eventually you get it done. So don't be afraid to get out there, build something, create something, and just get whatever you need done. You don't have to hire somebody. You don't have to wait for it. You don't have to have money. Just do it. And there's always a way where there's a will. That's it. So just have fun. That's what the whole point of this channel is rednecks having fun, all of us together. Now, excuse me, I gotta go take a dump. Trailer dump, that is. So here we are, about ready to go dump our load here. And yeah, I guess I kind of misjudged how low this thing actually sits. I probably could have came back a little bit further. But that's okay. We're just gonna dump her straight there between the trees. It's not that far of a walk. So let's go ahead. We'll get everything set up here. We'll get our tools and we'll get started. Here we go. See, this is what's nice about this kind of setup is now I have my hatch and tailgate accessible. There we go. All right, set you guys up over here somewhere. And I'll get unloading. Look at that. Oh, this makes me quite happy. This actually came out a lot better than I could have ever anticipated. Just such a quick little build. Just another junk around the house. Stay gassy, stay classy, stay redneck, and get out there and build something. I'll see you all next episode. That was a brief update. It doesn't fit in my spot anymore. So I'm going to have to park it outside. So in that case, I'm going to weatherproof some of the shiny bits here, just to make sure she doesn't rust too bad. There it is. Yeah, that'll do. Let's see. Shake it off, shake it off. Okay, let's see. There we go. Let's make sure she doesn't rot up too bad here. So I'm going to have to leave her outside. Let's paint it. Oh, that looks just about right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Anyways, just Rust-Oleum. As long as it oleums the rust, it should be fine. There we go. Doesn't matter if it sprays over a little bit. It's a working trailer. Okay, we're just here to protect the rust after all. You know what? Oh, might as well since we're in it already. There you go. Best damn paint job if I ever saw one. The thing is, I never saw one, so take it for what it is. Okay. Alright, same thing on this side here. Whoa. See, overspray is okay, because that just means you just paint the whole thing. And then nobody can tell it's oversprayed. Ha-ha. Smart. Smart like a fart. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but come on. Now we gotta paint the underside. Oh, here we go. Let it ride. We're painting the underside. There we go. Okay. Actually, it looks better in black. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it looks a heck of a lot better, actually. Oh, well, there you go. Made us end up being a custom trailer builder after all. I'll be damned. Funny how life takes you in a different direction. There we go. I don't want to waste too much of this because this is good for metal here. I want to do some more painting on the underside of the truck here. So there we go. Just going to kind of leave it like that. Just want to paint all the important bits and bits and bits and bits and bits and shits. There we go. Paint that little tire. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, there you go. Perfect. So I don't want to waste the rest of the paint on the wood there. I just want to paint over the metal bits. Keep those protected because I'm going to have to leave her outside and the weather is a-changing. Don't look over there. That's nice. It's nice. It's changing. It's trust me. From over there to over here. I'm going to park her next to these other rusty things. Hopefully she doesn't get any right ideas. Oh, my spray painted her pretty good. Actually, not too bad, huh? Only took 42 tries. I'm getting better. No? All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and unhook her. Yeah. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Back up a bit. Yeah. Oh, pig arc. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Now she's out of the way. And she's ready to play. Okay. Well, that'll be it for tonight. I'm going to take my ball off, and go ahead and pack it up for the night, and go inside. I think that should be it. See, now it's changing. Told you.